Have you ever wondered how many people go missing that are endangered in the United States each year, or the impact of crime that happens in these different communities? In today's crime think tank, I'm going to share with you just a little bit of my own personal story and journey concerning this very topic. I'm going to share with you some insights and give you a very valuable, vital resource and tool that you can utilize if you've been directly impacted. If you have not, you may know someone who has been impacted, another loved one, family member, or friend. And if you do not fall in that category, you can just keep it in your toolbox for future reference, because this is a crucial issue that we definitely need resources for, if and when the time comes. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back. So about 7 years ago, I actually had a sibling to go missing. And needless to say, when a sibling or a loved one or a family member or friend goes missing, it's very intense, is hurtful, is painful, and you oftentimes don't know where to start. I did not know where to start. The first thought came to my mind. I'm like, okay, I know the last place that they resided. So I did know that you cannot file a police report in a different location. You have to go and file a police report where that loved one is residing. So I went ahead and did that. And when I arrived at the police department, of course, they brought a officer out to speak with us. And I began to share with the officer, what was happening. And the first thing that the officer says, asks me, well, how old is, your sibling? So I shared that with them. And so they were like, you know what? We're really not going to be able to file a police report on this person because they are an adult. So remember, you're going to probably run into that roadblock. And at the time, of course, I knew that my family member had a mental and emotional diminished capacity, but I did not know to communicate that to the officer at that time. So the officer was like, and it's exactly what we see on television. They tell you that, you know what, that person is an adult and they can go missing if they want to. However, if you know that person's pattern of behavior, it's not going to sit right with you, and of course you're going to want to contend that, but of course there's almost no way around that. So I went back home just a little defeated, and then I got online because I'm like I'm like kind of like a bulldog. I'm in a sense that, you know what, I'm not going to let go of this because this is my sibling and I love them. And I really know that, something is wrong. So I got online and I started researching. And so what I came up with is what you see here on the screen. It's NamUs, and NamUs stands for the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System. And as this title is shown here, the endangered and crime, it's a tool to find the missing. NamUs is an extraordinary tool. So when you log on to NamUs, you will see there that they'll give you a form to fill out. And of course, you get other information. So I filled out the form. And of course, it was submitted. So after that, I wanted to dig a little bit more into like what are the statistics for missing and endangered individuals. Now, the statistics, as you see, I'm showing here today, is for 2024. Is different than 7 years ago. So in 2024, the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System, NamUs, reported that over 600,000 people go missing annually in the United States, equating to about 6.5 missing persons per 100,000 people. That is absolutely crazy to me. I did not know that. And the reason why I'm bringing this forth, it was placed in my heart, to talk on this. So if you can utilize this information, please do. And I also looked up the stats. I looked up a graph for 2024. And as you can see here, this is only for the United States, the missing and exploited persons and crime impacts in the United States by demographic. So you have Caucasian, Black, Hispanic, Asian, and other. So as you see here, over 400,000 Caucasians go missing, each year, in this year alone. And the crime number is about 150,000 individuals in the Caucasian, ethnicity that are impacted by crime. For Black, it's about 120,000 go missing, and it's about 90,000 that are impacted by crime, those that are endangered. Then Hispanic, you see there, it's about 50,000 that are missing and about 20,000 that are impacted by crime. And then the Asian community, it's about, I believe it's about 30,000. It's about 30,000, and then about 20,000 are impacted by crime. And other, it's about 10,000, with about 4,800 that are impacted by crime. But as you see how the number goes low, low, low. And it's really significant because we're getting ready to celebrate Independence Day on July the 4th this week. And I just felt like it was really imperative to share this information with my subscribers. So I want you all to please, you don't have to go into detail if you have a family member that came up missing, or a friend, associate, or colleague, just, mention it. And I'm also going to put down in the description in this video where you'll have the contact information. But I did receive a very, very compassionate response from this contact person at NamUs. His name is michael.Nance. He's a regional program specialist with the National Missing and Unidentified System agency. So I put his name there, his email, as well as his telephone number. He really, really helped me. He really, really assisted me. And glory be to the Most High, he was able to locate my sibling, and the information that he gave was just so detailed. And I was able to find out, the agency that he was with. And he's even followed back up with me to find out what the status was. So please utilize this information if you need to, because it can definitely help you, navigate this difficult area. So again, like, comment, share. Please subscribe. Please go ahead and make sure you hit the notification bell for new content that I share with you all. I love you all. I bless Most High for you. And please, please, please have a joyful and safe Independence Day this week. Stay blessed.